Hey guys, and welcome back to Skyblock Infinity Expertmode, Evolved, etc. We still aren't on a server, so we only have 19 obsidian. Yeah. So that's the thing. At some point, I will put this on my rendering computer. I don't know when that will be. But we're going to have to do it at some point because there is no way a Skyblock map can be successful if you're playing it in real time. That's just doomed to fail due to the amount of ongoing processes and things, especially in expert mode. Especially in expert mode. I'm sorry if I scared anyone there. So, we're going to take this obsidian that we've made, and we're going to go down here, and we're going to make some refined metal? Refined? Hardened? Something? What are you called? Reinforced metal. And to make that, we need stabilized metal, which means we need refined hardener. And raw hardener is diamonds. Diamonds, strangely enough, no longer one of those things that we really are squirming to get a hold of. So let's just make a bunch. And if you remember, the task is to make a dolly so that we can actually move things over, because for some reason my dolly's gone missing along with a bunch of other tools. I don't know what's happened to them. I still don't know what's happened to them, and I doubt I'll ever know what's happened to them. So, raw hardener, we smelt it. In you go, my friend. Thank you very much. We also need to make some mesh stuff. Hardened mesh. Right, so that's made out of more hardener and come on, brain. Iron bars. Get there eventually. So, iron bar. Still don't know what that's a reference to. I think it's Street Fighter. I think one of the random... Oh, I have 4 reinforced metal. The entire last episode may have been unnecessary. Let's just take a look. Were you totally unnecessary? Yep. Yep, it was totally unnecessary. Well, was it though? At some point I was going to need more obsidian. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. Oh dear. Alright. You know, sometimes game, you just win. Now I know I have a barrel laying around somewhere. There we go. And a couple of sticks. Perfect. Oh dear. What have I become? My sweetest friend. What am I doing with arrows? I think they're over in the mob drops area, but I've probably got some around here somewhere. Yeah, there's one. Cool. I just need to get some of this junk out of my inventory. Be gone, bones and gunpowder and cobblestone slabs and cobblestone. I'll hold on to the obsidian. We'll just, you know, make things worse by just dropping everything in here. By worse, I mean saw and chest things up even more than they already are. Right, so let's take sand. Sand, you are the first to experience moval. There we go. Okay. We'll remove you because you don't need to be here anymore. So, these need to be replaced with these, which means we need to make more. Are they Mark II? I believe they're Mark II. Yes. And I think I have more Mark IIs because I think you get more than one per craft. I may be wrong. Although, the musical chests must activate again because I'm not sure where I put the spears. As you might be able to tell, it's been a couple of days. Well, it's been an entire week, actually, since last playing Skyblock. Things have been busy. And you're receiving this particular video a day later than you should. Because of said busyness. Which is really annoying, because I like to make sure things are on time, but such is life. Oh yes, that reinforced hardener is going to come in handy at some point. I'm sure I had more logistics pipes and stuff. Logistics. Use the power of search. Now, somebody in the comments said that there is a thing that you do. Is it T? The power of T? Shift T? Control T? Something will make particles on a chest or something. I don't know what it is. I just want to find my logistics pipes. There they are. Hello. And let's find chassis. Chassis. Yes, I know it's chassis, but it's spelt chassis. I guess I didn't make any more. I think it might be 1-to-1. It is 1-to-1, but it's all iron. Oh, maybe it's the chips that I made. I probably made the chips. Yeah, it's the chips that I made. I'm sure I made more chips than that, but you know what? Go make more chips. Chips. Gimme iron. Alright. So these, we want to make those. Let's just make 5 of them because we can and want them anyway. Fly over here. Break some stuff. Replace some stuff. Alright. So basically all along here will be more chassis pipes. I am the height of professionalism. I really should learn to turn off my phone during recording, but that would require thinking ahead. Let's put some more chassis down. Great. So we're basically, this is my test row, right? Because we're going to end up like packing it in the back, and I might even move all of this to the back anyway and march it forward as we need the space filled. But this is how we're going to be using things. So we're going to need as many polymorphics as we're going to have stuff lined up over there, which we don't actually know how much we're going to need over there yet. But I'm starting with my basic material barrels because, well, it basically just makes sense. And we're going to have a polymorphic there and also a extractor, I think it's called. No, don't do that. Let's see what it's called. It is called logistics. It's one of these. Yeah, extractor module. I don't know whether we're going to need an advanced one or not. I'll probably figure that out eventually, but I think we're probably just going to need a basic extractor module for each of these. So that's pretty cool. So one polymorphic and one extractor each. So we'll work out what we're going to need materials-wise in a bit. I'm just going to stick down some more stuff that I can. Do I not have a dirt barrel anymore? Apparently not. Do I have dirt? You would think I would have some dirt somewhere. Here it is. Huh. Why are you all in this chest? Is that how I had you before? It's probably how I had it before. But here we go. Here's a dirt barrel. Some of you probably have a better memory for my own series than I do. Great. Cool. Wonderful. Well, actually, I'll probably stack these vertically, to be honest, because you can just, like, I don't know. It feels nicer to have columns of like materials than it does to have rows for me. Anyway, we've got 4 there, so let's work out what we're going to need for 4 polymorphics and 4 extractors. Where's the basic extractor gone? Ah. So we're going to need iron gears, lots of iron gears. We're going to need, no we're not, we're going to need iron chipsets. So we've got 4, that's immediately 8 iron chipsets, which are being made right now. We're going to need 16 paper, 16 redstone. I think we're low on redstone. That's easy to solve. So I'm pretty sure I did. Oh, hello! Oh, that was close. I was bracing for having to repair then. Excuse me. Yeah, no matter how much I light up this area, I don't seem to be able to get rid of our friends, the creepers or the spiders. I just don't know why. But give me my redstone so that I'm no longer redstone starved. Thank you very much. And we will automate all that at some point too. Okay. Right. 16 redstone. I think I have to go back there and get some more sugarcane. Actually, I could probably just steal it from here. You... Whoa. That's not good news. Am I not producing enough sugarcane? I think I might not be producing enough sugarcane. Which is worrying. It's very worrying. Omnibuffer is empty. Oh dear. We're producing enough pumpkins, which is nice. But the sugarcane will probably be a problem. Anyway. You'll probably be able to catch up once the iron chipsets have stopped being constructed. Because we have a backstop of diesel over there. I didn't even think whether this amount of sugarcane is the right amount we need, but yeah, we've got enough in both of them. That one's full. That one's starting to drop, and I think that's because that's the fermenter. And she says as she points at the industrial squeezer. Alright, we do have enough paper. I forgot that it was 1-to-1. Right, and gold nuggets. Need 8 of you. And just to, like, make people happy, I'm going to use the question mark. We need way more iron. So we're going to need a lot of iron gears. I don't know how much. We need 8. Good. You'd think for somebody who did maths at university that I would be able to do some basic arithmetic in my head, but you'd be surprised how much of actual maths isn't basic arithmetic, which is why I'm bad at basic arithmetic. I live by the calculator, is what I'm saying. Wait, we don't need iron gears. Oh, brain. Brain, we needed iron chipsets. Whatever, now we've got a bunch of iron gears. We need orange dye. Are they both the same? Yeah, blue dye and orange dye. That is easily solved. So we need 8 of you. And we're going to have to go back over to the garden to get us some orange. Right. How much do we get per? 6. Good. We should now have 4 extractors and 4 polymorphs. That is the wrong recipe. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Oh, I needed another one. Did I? I've either made an extra polymorph or an extra extractor. I guess we'll find out. And now I'm not so sure it was extractor we needed. It might be requester module. But this is all part of it. To me, anyway, is the relearning this whole system. It's been a long time. Item sync. We don't need item sync because that's what the polymorph is doing. Quick sort, extractor. Is it provider? Maybe it's provider. Oh dear. I guess we'll find out because that's what this episode is all about. It's trying to get this thing up and running. The output chest. Okay. So. You. I made one too many polymorphs, that's fine. You. And I guess you can go here. Waiting for your existence to make sense. Now, extract from default. Yeah, I think that extractor module thing is not what I wanted. Maybe. Extract from default. Give me my... Give it. How do I get things back? Oh. Learning with Rosie. You don't have your own special wrench. So... let's grab a normal wrench. See if that works. No? Just give me the thing. I want it. Why won't you give me the module? I'll break you. That works. Right. So, yeah. Alright. I derped. I made 4 things that we don't need. Break. Right. Let's go put the polymorphs back in. And I'll be right back while I make 4 providers. Everyone knew that I made this mistake. I don't know what I'm going to do with those extractors because they're not stacking now. Can I? Yes, I can default them. Brilliant. Alright, I'll be back while I make 4 providers. Provider modules get. Alright. So, the polymorphic item syncs. Make sure that the items go to the barrels and the providers make sure the items can be pulled out of the barrels if there is a request. So, that's nice. In order to do that, we need a special kind of pipe. Let's see if I can... I think it's the request logistics pipe, actually. But I'll just make sure. Supplier, logistics. Yeah, I think it's the request. Let's hope I'm right. Let's hope I don't derp this up. I do have everything I need to make the request logistics pipe, though. And then we attach it to our friend, the chest. This is the testing purposes way of doing this, anyway. Because eventually we're going to replace that. Not really replace it, but we're going to have a remote request. Right. Is the remote request in here even? What is that? Remote order logistics pipe? Or is it the Mark II? I think it's the remote orderer. Which we need an ender pearl, a basic logistics pipe, and a redstone. But we also would need to make a... where are you? This thing? Remote orderer? Which I don't have the parts for right now. I can make it fairly easily, actually. It just takes time because our we don't have a million bajillion lasers right now. Or really the power to support a million bajillion lasers. Right. So we break you. Oh, I let go at the wrong time. I kind of enjoy the fact that this series has turned into derping with Rorax, because I think it gives you a better idea of my own process for learning things rather than me just knowing. We can see dirt, sand, and gravel. Which, why can't we see cobble? Yo, cobble. Is it because of this thing? Is that really the problem? Are you really the problem? Can we see cobble now? Oh my god. Oh, it's gone. Never mind. Yeah, that was the problem. I don't know why. Maybe the provider was looking north first. Is that north? Don't even know if that's north. F3. Yeah. Probably was looking north first, which meant it wasn't looking at the barrel. It was looking at the soldering station. So, now, I should be able to say, give me 10 cobblestone. Okay, that's great. You can remove that pop-up. And I have 10 cobblestone! Yay! And we can send the 10 cobblestone back home. Oh, this is fun. Okay, and I want 64 sand. Let's get rid of that pop-up. And here we go, 64 sand. I already had 64 sand. Here you go. Off you go. Back in you go. Wonderful. Brilliant. We have a working system, guys. This is huge for me because of how long it's been since I've played with logistics pipes. But this is a fantastic start. Now, let's focus on making a remote orderer so that we are able to, because actually, hang on, let me prove the point. These are ender chests, right? So if I say give me 64 cobble, it will give me 64 cobble. Good. And then, if I look in my output bag, I have 64 cobble. And from all the way over here, I can put the cobble back into the system using our input pouch. So now we have cobble that's gone back into our cobble barrel. Brilliant, right? Cool. Great. So now I can request things from our system, but in order to do that from any distance, I need my remote orderer. Which means making a couple of diamond chipsets, which will take a little while. Unfortunately, I need to get like some falling boots or something. Because in expert mode, things take forever in this table. Please make me some diamond chipsets. Stop the iron for now and make me the diamond chipsets so that I can have my remote orderer. Thank you very much. I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, 2 diamond chipsets. That took a fair while. In the meantime, I actually made the remote orderer pipe as well, and I have already installed it over there. But we now have a remote orderer. I need to link it to the system though. So let's do just that. Also vertically stacked these like I said I would. Replaced it with basic logistics pipes until further notice. But I think connected to pipe. Great. So now we come over here and for proof of concept, our output is empty. Remote order. Give me 64 cobblestone. And thus, that was, I don't know what I was trying to say there. That and thus at the same time. And thus, we have 64 cobblestone. And we didn't even have to be in a warehouse. This is amazing. Because this means that we can now stop soaring chesting everything. And start moving everything over here because we now have a working system. The only thing I might like try to do between episodes is move our energy thing and actually just use micro blocks or whatever to separate it properly, and also move these to this row rather than this row. I don't know why I chose this row for testing purposes. I guess because it's easier to access the back. Also, we'll probably have to start using this without our goggles on, because this room's going to get real hectic with goggles on. So anyway, with that, with our finally working basic logistics network, both for inputting and requesting, we are going to call it there. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.